going to break it.
Hold on.
Lady Olena, I did it. And I'd do it again. Shame. Shame. Confess. What's going on, Bellflowers? Welcome back. Gwen here. Gwen is my name and it's a part of my witch game. I missed y'all last week. Did you miss me? The witch is back, man. If you are new, hi, welcome. Let's be friends. Please like, subscribe, and share this video. Welcome to this week's Pick a Card reading, where I lay out 4 groups and you pick what your reading is going to be for this week. I hope you enjoyed the beginning part of this. This is episode 2 of Game of Thrones because I am using my Game of Thrones tarot card deck. So yeah, I think I might have this as a running joke, but I might run out of material. If you are new, if you are used to pick cards on YouTube, I basically ask my spirit guides to communicate with your spirit guides, and the most important messages come across that need to be put out there. And I will go to the next shot where there will be 4 card groups. There will be crystals laid on top. You pick the crystal that resonates with you, and you can skip ahead to the reading for the card selected. I'll have timestamps down below. So, without further ado, let's get started. Guys, so welcome to this part on the Pick a Card reading. There are 4 groups. We are starting to the left. So, group number 1, we have the Moonstone. Group 2, we have Hematite. Group 3, we have Angelite. Okay. And group 4, we have Citrine. Okay. Group 1, Moonstone. Okay. Group 2, Hematite. Group 3, Angelite. And group 4, Citrine. So I'm going to leave this here. Scroll back if you need to, or pause the video for the stones. Stems will be posted, and the reading will start in 3, 2, 1. Hello, Group 1. Welcome. So glad to see you. So if you picked the Moonstone, Group 1, here is your card reading. I will start out with your tarot cards. There are 3 of them. I also, if you are used to the drill, people, I have also added energy cards, and then I have 1 wisdom oracle message because, again, these are my faves. I love them. I use them religiously besides the Crow Tarot deck, and but again, I think I needed something that was a little more fun-based just to get the creativity going. So anyway, so we're going to go ahead and start with your tarot cards. All right, so first card, you have the Ace of Cups. It is not reversed. If you are new, people, Gwen reads reversals. Okay, so next card is the 5 of Spears, which would be like the 5 of Wands in the Rider-Waite deck. Okay, then we have the 2 of Spears. Okay, 2 of Spears, which would be 2 of Wands. All right, so we'll start with the first card. All right. So Ace of Cups, okay? Ace of Cups, the key meanings for this are beginnings, love, creativity, flow, and healing, okay? This is about love and self-expression. Falling in love, it could be, the cards are going to reveal more in a minute, okay? This also talks about pregnancy and motherhood, so this really could be a female, and I'm pretty sure it is too, so pay attention. You could be a mom, you could be not, but it is female, okay? Birth of a new adventure. This is what's resonating with me. Does not necessarily mean travel, okay? I mean, hello, pandemic, where are we going? Where you be going, okay? Probably nowhere. You should be staying home, but again, that could be up for debate, but we ain't doing that today, okay? So, anyway, new ventures, ideas. This also talks about spiritual growth, all right? Spiritual growth, healing, love given, and it's mutual. Okay, so that is the first card. Then we have the Five of Spears is where it gets interesting. Okay, so these are opposing forces. If you are used to the initial card from the Rider-Waite deck, it's a bunch of soldiers. They're all kind of hitting each other with sticks. Nobody's really getting hurt, but it looks like a fight to the death, but doesn't really mean anything, right? So this really talks about opposing forces. And so for you, my friend, Five of Spears, that was upright. This talks about tests, competition, interviews, opinions, and pride. Okay, so you got to be very careful. Time of persistence is called for. There's a situation that you have been struggling and feeling not heard, and you really need to stand your ground, sister. Okay, you need to stand your ground. Let's see. The thing is with these opposing forces, there's strong personalities here. Okay, so keep that in mind. It is making you feel uncomfortable, but I'm going to give you the tough love. You need to get your ass in there, okay? You need to get your little behind in there. Don't cower in fear. Just go for it, okay? So get in there. All right. Then we have the Two of Spears. All right, so I'm going to put the other cards down because it's a little hard to see. But anyway, we've got the Two of Spears here with the Mother of Dragons. And Two of Spears talks about partnership, choices, and travel plans. Again, all this traveling. Card shows two choices. All right, so you're faced with two choices. Getting out of your comfort zone. Nobody likes to get out of their comfort zone, but you need to. This talks about the spiritual realm that can lead into exciting new territories, okay? So spending time with your guides a bit, you know, kind of getting some spiritual wisdom. Or, I will save it for later, so please stick to the end. I mean, I promise you I'll get to the point. So anyway, let me go ahead and add your energy cards to these, okay? And then I'll give like a little more further explanation. So back to your Ace of Cups here, okay? We have the Door to Spirit, okay? So with Door to Spirit, this talks about spiritual awakenings and a new beginning, okay? You heard the key words, right? A lot of spiritual stuff is going on in here, and you are divinely protected, and you really need to tap into that, okay? The spiritual awakening, new beginnings, you are practicing and making a more conscious effort to build your spiritual connection. So keep going, growing, and learning. So going, growing, and learning, okay? Those three things, all right? That's very important. So then with the other card we have here, which was the Five of Spears, okay? And the Angel of Strength, all right? The Angel of Strength talks about personal power and inner strength. But obviously, you see a homegirl with a lion, she's upside down right now, okay? And when it comes to being upside down, that means that your ego is telling you that you're trying to run away and you shouldn't. So those opposing forces here, you really should not be running away. You need to stand your ground and be firm. Do not, you're feeling the fear and you should not be. I know it is very normal for human reaction to feel fear and have that fight or flight response, and maybe you're not a confrontational person, but you need to be, okay? You're standing your ground and you need to. It may seem overwhelming, like Gwen said, okay, but tough love, I'm giving it to you. Do stand your ground, stand firm, okay, and persevere. That was one of what I had said earlier. You need to persevere with this, okay? You really need to engage to defend your side, but not in an aggressive way. You need to be tactful. You can really defend your ground without being aggressive And this is what this card is calling you to do, and stand firm in your ground and put up a big boundary and just be like, hey, I respect myself, and what I'm asking is for some respect here, please. And we can make a common ground here, okay? But I'm not moving. I'm not budging, okay? And because if you run away, this was the big thing that Spirit told me. If you run away, the thing is you're not defending your side. You're basically giving away your power. You're giving away your right, and you do not need to be doing that, okay? Do not do that. So you need to take some control. You need to take control. Take control, baby. Take control. Then we have the Two of Spears, okay? And then we have the Caring Connections card in reverse. So this could really be like a relationship. Again, I was talking about this being female. I mean, we have the Mother of Dragons, Denarius over here. We have the Angel of Strength. I know is representation of female. Then we also have the Ace of Cups here, you know, but it was talking about motherhood. So again, females giving birth, you know, but again, it's a feminine energy. So again, we do have another female in here with a guy, all right? And so this card typically represents friendship and partnership, possible love, but when it's in reversed, it means there's a break in communication. I pulled this card many times before, but it doesn't necessarily have to mean a romantic relationship. It could be a job, it could be a partnership, it could be something else, okay? And basically, there's going to be a parting of ways, okay? So that could be the two choices. You can either stay or go, all right? And you really, this card is asking you to think of the most healthiest decision for your benefit, okay? So this is where I'm going to jive right in, okay, before I give you the wisdom card. So I really feel, again, I mentioned the cups. This is a female energy. I pointed out all the women in the cups. Or, not the cups, but in the cards. Sorry. You've got the Mother of Dragons on the end. There's also some other similarities here, too. With the Mother of Dragons, she's in white, okay? You've got white here. You've got the Door to Spirit with the dove, okay? If you can see that. Then there's also here in the Angel of Strength card as well. I'm going to flip it up right for you. But yeah, there's a lot of white that was speaking out in these cards. So it's saying that you are divinely protected. There's something pure to you. There's a loving energy there. That is what I'm going to go with, okay? So this is also what I found interesting, all right? The dragon, the lion, and the dove in the cards, they are all kind of like protectors in a sense. So again, it's a divine spirit. It's a strong spirit. It is a protecting spirit. So again, I really just feel like the way that these things were flying over, it's something that's unworldly. So go with that, okay? And just know that if you are feeling in fear, do not run. You are protected. It's going to work out in your favor, okay? Then this is what's really interesting, is that these Five of Spears, I don't know if y'all can see this, but maybe I was thinking too much into it. But the way that this card was made, do you see right here where these all connect? Okay? This might actually be for a female witch. It almost looks like a pentagram. Okay? So I found that very interesting. I was very called to like look at that. It was kind of like broken. But here was the other funny thing, okay? So it's kind of got like a miss here, because obviously the wand is sticking out from, you know, where, and it's not making it very complete. But you can kind of see it, okay? The leg from the gentleman in the back without the mask or whatever, he is got his foot down, and it kind of completes the pentagram. And but it's pointing in the direction, I believe, and towards the fire. So a very fiery energy, okay? You need to It's really talking about that emotion, that standing firm, you know, and really finding that passion, that ignition, you know, getting the fire started and really standing firm to your ground, okay? Then, this is how I love it when the cards tie together, okay? So we've got all these keywords, we've got all this stuff going on, and then your wisdom oracle is faith, okay? Faith. Have faith. And so this was upright. So it says we need to wake up to the calls in life to initiate new growth, okay? The things that are happening, that's what it's talking about. Like, I know it'd be great, like, if we lived in a world where these things just didn't happen or whatever, you know, but sometimes we're going to be in positions where it's going to rattle us a bit, but it's always a learning experience. So you do just need to be mindful and just find the gratitude even in the things that could be going horribly wrong. I know sometimes it's very hard, but yeah, just really thinking to it and being like, man, I learned so much from this experience. Oh, that's never going to happen again. Not being like in the fear or anything like that, but again, it's going to help you grow and it helps you understand yourself as a person. Okay? Remember the bigger picture. That was big. So even though you probably don't understand why this is happening to you or what's going on right now, remember that there's a bigger picture involved that you cannot see. You just kind of have to go in blind faith. Okay? So when you are faced with adversity or opposing forces, please have faith, is what it's asking you to do. Okay? So my Bellflowers, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Just a reminder, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. I am also on Facebook and Instagram. Let's be friends. I'd really appreciate the love. And if you feel like sharing this video, please do. I would really appreciate that. And leave a comment if this resonated with you. Maybe this is the message you needed to hear for this upcoming week. I hope so. So, until next time, my Bellflowers, peace, love, and light to you. And if you don't know what you want to be a Bellflower. Bye. Group 2, welcome to your card reading. All right. So, if you picked the hematite, I love the way this shines. Ooh, this is your reading. Sorry, I have a little squirrel brain if you're new. But anyway, I'm just going to keep moving on, all right? All right, so if you are new, hi, welcome, Group 2. I will read your tarot cards first. I have energy cards that I have pulled, and then one wisdom oracle message, okay? Okay. So, starting with the first card. Oh, okay. If you're a Game of Thrones fan, you'll know why I went, ugh. So, anyway, here we go. So, we have Peeta Baelish just as the magician. Okay? I was trying to be like not judgmental of that card, but I could not help it. And it came out to be right. Oh my goodness. Anyway, moving on. So then we also have the King of Swords in reverse. Again, if you are new, Gwen reads reversals, okay? Don't shoot the messenger. And then we also have the Six of Cups in reverse, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and start with the first card and then move down the line. All right. So, first card, we have Peeta Littlefinger Baelish, okay? Littlefinger. All right, signs associated with this is Mercury. And actually, I thought this was really interesting that he wears rings on both his pinky fingers, hence little finger. Okay, and then that is a representation of Mercury. So, the Magician, okay? Taking Peeta Baelish out of the picture, right? But it talks about success, willpower, messages, manifesting, inspiration, and diplomacy. Okay, not so bad. This interpretation of the card, though, talks about the ego, meaning I, okay? So this is a time that calls for inventiveness, expansive thinking, new work, relationships, business startups, and creative ventures. So if you are waiting for news, it is coming, okay? And there's significant journeys that could be associated with this, or moving back home, okay? Quite honestly, I think there were two messages across from this, okay? I believe this is someone else, but what the card stands for, I believe this is also meaning you, like knowing the business ventures, but you are not taking advantage of the situation, but you need to pay attention to this card, okay? The major arcana cards, Gwen is a big preacher on this, y'all. You need to pay attention to those major arcana cards if you don't know today, all right? So this is who you need to pay attention out to for, and I'm going to tell you why when I put those energy cards on him, man, because, ooh, Lord have mercy, like, it was something else. Okay, so then we have the King of Swords, okay? King of Swords was in reverse, and so you see, you know, it's like the king of the White Walkers, and he's a pretty scary feller, and scary feller. So he was in reverse, and so this card, it talks about when it's upright, there's ambition, decisions, order, and justice, okay? In reverse, this means self-centered, power-hungry, controls others through fear, mind games. So someone that you are in conflict with is trying to get you to do something that is impossible, and it looks like there might be some legal problems ahead, okay? This is why I say, going back to that damn little finger card, this is somebody, okay? This is somebody who has really been trying to do a number on you, my friend, and it is not pretty, okay? Then we have the Six of Cups, okay? And this was in reverse, so I'll flip it up right for you, okay? So you have the sister, I can't remember the Star Girl's name, and with Jon Snow, she kind of annoyed me a little bit sometimes because she liked Joffrey. But anyway, that's besides the point. So now it's going to drive me insane. Sansa. Yes, Sansa. Okay. Cups. So when it is upright, it talks about thinking of a simpler time, nostalgia, being kind of living in memory lane a bit, reunion, harmony, childhood. Okay. This card is telling you, and it's kind of warning you, that you're getting lost in the memories at the moment. There we go. Okay. So you're getting lost in the moment of thinking when times were good, and you really shouldn't be, though. It's making you really overthink things is the problem. So maybe you are looking at what was accomplished when times were good, but it's asking you don't reminisce for too long, okay? So I'm really thinking you are thinking back to maybe when you're thinking about this relationship with this person, where did it go wrong? That was a big question my spirit guide had told me. He's like, this person is really thinking about, like, everything was so great. I don't understand, like, where it went sideways. Don't have any clue or any idea how it went wrong, okay? So I'm adding these other cards, these energy cards for you. All right, and this is what gave me further clarification. So back to the Magician, Peter Baelish. Oh my God. And he must be a good actor, right, if I hate him so much. But anyway, you had the Deceit card, okay, for the energy card. This is really something, man. Like, it's very, it's two-sided. It's like two faces. It's like, oh, I'm here, I'm being Mr. Nice Guy, and it's like, oh, I'm gonna get you. Like, it was insane. So, yeah. So the Deceit card is hidden tactics, okay? Manipulation. This is a warning that maybe someone is, there is deception going on. Someone may be lying to you, and you could be lying to yourself, maybe. but I don't think that was the case. This has to be someone spreading lies and rumors about you. That's what I wanted to ask. Like, maybe there's been some stuff going on and you've been hearing things and they've been trying to do some dirty work. This is also about business matters with hidden agendas, and they've been hiding details from you, my friend. So you need to watch your money. There's been something of value, and you really just need to keep things honest and secure on your part. Okay, that's the pearls of wisdom here. But again, we're talking about the money, because on the deceit card you'll see the guy holding some sort of possession, and it's money in his hand. Okay, so just be really mindful and be very careful. Okay, then we have let's see, the action card for the next card is the King of Swords. All right, and you have the action card. So I really feel like you are the horse in the front, in white, okay? And trying to, like the good versus evil kind of thing. You got the dark horse and the white horse, but anyway. This card is asking you to take an energizing effort, the willingness to work. You need to fight, fire with fire. That really spoke volumes to me. Okay, it was kind of like for group 1 too, man. Like, you really need to take some action and fight fire with fire. Be aggressive. You are on the right track, but you need more effort. You need to trust your intuition. This has to do with some sort of goal that you have been working for quite some time to bring to fruition. Okay. And again, I don't know if this is partnerships with someone or whatever, but you really need to kick ass and take names and do some action on your part. It's going to happen. There's going to be some news coming up this week, like the card said before. This is what I find the problem. Okay. There's some things that are moving, but spirit guides are saying, hey, you really need to do something else and make sure all your bases are covered. Because with that 6 of Cups, I think that reminiscent of a time of where did things go wrong, it's kind of weakening you a bit. I'm not saying you're weak, but it is weakening you a bit because you don't have a strategy. You're just kind of going what you think might be the next possible step. But you really need to sit down with the idea of what balls you're setting in motion to protect yourself. Okay? Right now you don't have a plan. So the strategy reversed is guiding you that you need to make a plan. There is lack of planning. The way things happened didn't have, like I said before, you didn't have a backup plan, so you need to make new plans. You have the goal, but you don't know how to do it. So you need to put some mental focus into a new plan for what you've been trying to achieve here, okay? So this is what I love regarding with the Wisdom Oracle message, man. This is the new beginnings, okay? So new beginnings, I have pulled this for a spread before and found out it was for my friend, actually. You see the mom, she's got the baby in her hand. The new beginnings is really more of giving birth to a new idea. She's looking back at the past, but being like, you know what, I'm not staying there. I'm moving forward, and I'm taking the new with me, the new beginning. Okay? So, again, it's giving birth to new ideas, taking them with you, looking back at the past, but moving forward. It's going to be a new phase in your life, and it's going to be a good one. You're going to be wiping your slate clean. You're going to be starting fresh, and you are going to turn the inspirations that you've personally had into realities, okay? That makes my heart happy. So, again, baby, side notes, you need to hustle, get busy, and this really, I think, has to do with some business details, man. And even kind of like with group 1, it could be like relationships and stuff like that, like romantic, like should I stay or should I go? Same thing with the business. Should I stay or should I go? All right. And I picked the hematite especially for you, group 2, because you needed some Florida water. You needed all the protection needed. Like, there was not enough sage to neutralize this. Like, let me tell you, it was not enough sage for this darkness here, you know? Like, it was, man, it was just crazy. But yeah, so, like, look at this. Look at this. I typically do not freak out with my card readings, but man, I was a little pissed off and freaked out. So, excuse my language. But anyway, I don't know what else to say about that. But I really hope it works out for you. Again, if you are new, please subscribe as a reminder to my channel. It really helps. Like this video. Comment if this resonated with you, and please share. I would love to hear from you. Let's be friends. Again, I am on Instagram and Facebook as well. So again, I do answer as a real person. You can check my references if you like. So anyway, my Bellefleurs, thank you so much for hanging in there. Have a great week. I hope this really works out for you, but please get busy, group 2. So until next week, my Bellefleurs, peace, love, and light to you. And if you don't know what you want to be a Bellefleur. Mwah. Bye. Hello, group 3, and welcome to your reading. If you picked the Angelite right here, all right, this is your reading, okay? So, if you are new, hi, welcome. I will be reading your tarot cards first. I picked 3. I have corresponding energy cards that go along with those tarot cards. And then I have your 1 wisdom oracle message, okay? So, let's get started. So, first card we have is the King of Cups with Jon Snow. Handsome, handsome Jon Snow. Then we have the Fool in reverse. And again, just a reminder, y'all, if you have not seen any of my pick a card readings for the weeks, I read reversals, okay? I read reversals. So, gives a clear message. You got the Fool in reverse. And then you also have the Ace of Swords in reverse as well, okay? So I'm going to start with the first card and then work our way up. Ooh, okay. King of Cups. The King of Cups is about steadiness, warmth, resolution, and emotions, okay? This person is really seen as an advisor, kind of like very, very even-tempered at times. The book with these tarot cards talks about this really being like the ideal partner. And I believe that to be so. Like very neutral, very even-tempered, to the point it's a little unnerving, because it gets to the point where these are really all great qualities in this person. But there can be times where he seems a little distant. This is kind of putting it into a perspective for you, okay? So, when it talks about a situation, it's talking about there needs to be a balanced view of perspective on a situation to deal with a dispute, okay? You can handle what is ever thrown in your way under pressure, but, you just got to remain calm. Just, again, think Jon Snow remains calm under pressure, okay? So, then the next card that we have is the Fool. Okay, we have the Fool, and I'm going to flip it upright for you. Fool in reverse, and let me flip it upright for you. So, we have Tyrion Lannister. He's my favorite character, y'all. Like, not even funny. I'm sure he's a lot of people's favorite character. I have a lot of favorite characters on the show. Not Peter Baelish, though. Or Cersei, she kind of good. Like, she bad, but like a bad bee. But anyway, like you want to hate her, but you love to hate her, and you hate to love her. I don't even know. But anyway, so Tyrion Lannister, because he's a alcoholic like I am, I guess, but I am recovered. But like, he just makes me laugh. So anyway, we have the Fool, and so let's talk about this Fool, okay? So the Fool, when it is upright, okay, this talks about risk innocence, opportunity, beginnings, youth, and impetuousness. Okay? So, this, when it is in reverse, all right, be mindful. The idealism leads to rash decisions. Okay? You are about to make a decision based on feelings, then on cold, hard facts, my friend. Like, Spirit was not kidding around today. Those messages are not even from out of the book. It's kind of like putting it in my own terms. But so I just took that message and I was like, okay. All right. So you ain't got the cold, hard facts and you're about to make some decision based on emotions and you really shouldn't be. All right. You are going to ignore an opportunity if you do. Okay. Then we have the Ace of Swords, okay? All these cards, it was very male energy, but I'll kind of do a little synopsis after that, okay? So, here we go with this upright. So, this card, talks about beginnings, decisions, insight, success, clarity, and intellect, but when it's in reverse, it's talking about what you've been hoping for hasn't materialized and you feel like giving up, but you need to keep the faith, okay? So I put the energy cards down. Again, all these are male cards, all right? Here we go. So, energy cards. There's another male. This is the rest, let's see. The rest and rejuvenation card. The rest and rejuvenation card. Okay. So it's upside down. It's in reverse. And here we go. So when it is upright, it's relaxation and meditation, but you, my friend, are not getting any rest or relaxation, all right? You are, it seems like whatever has been going on in your head right now has just never been unending business. It's probably been happening over and over again. And you really need to take the time out personally to sit down and think about what you need to do, what is causing the frustration. And you just need to chill out, man. Like, Spirit was not kidding around. He said, a homeboy needs to chill out. Like, being too serious. Too damn serious, okay? So, yeah, you need to rest. You really need to address things that you have been thinking about, that you've been pushing off to the side and be like, I'll deal with it later. Like, no, you really need to get down to the nitty gritty, analyze things, whatever, okay? And face it, man, face it. So then we have the Fool in reverse with the man holding a coin. Another male, okay? So here, again, another male, all right? So again, the dominant male energy. So we got him with this Fool. And anyway, so the man holding a coin talks about connection of the male energy and money, okay? Because he's holding the coin. This shows readiness to further your goals. This could also mean that there is a male energy that is coming in to give you some sort of assistance, to try to help you and give you advice on what you need to do. Okay, so it could be a new business opportunity, some sort of advice for the current situation that you're in, that you've been overwhelmed with. I really do feel like maybe there's just something going on and you're thinking about the financials of certain things right now. So, Ace of Swords, okay, has, you ready? The cornucopia, all right? The cornucopia talks about wishes fulfilled. Blessings are coming. When you do the important work, it's going to pay off. So the important work that we're talking about here, remember, sit down, meditate on what's been bothering you, think things over, have an even temper, and then you can come to the best decision versus on what you're trying to do with feelings, okay? Okay. So, that being said, your wisdom here, your wisdom oracle message was in reverse. Listening. You're not doing a whole lot of listening right now. So you should be listening. I'm going to flip her upright for you because you have not been listening. Listen to your spirit team, what your intuition is trying to tell you, okay? Not what your feelings are trying to tell you, but what is the deep reading. Like really figuring out what crap is bothering you and just being like, okay, let's find some reasoning here. Should this be the direction I take? Am I making this decision based on what my emotions are? What would be beneficial? Okay? You have a male coming in. Again, this is dominantly male. Okay? Whoever's coming in, they're giving you some sort of advice. You need to listen. You need to listen to your intuition. You need to listen to good advice. Okay? There's too much talking and jumping to your own conclusions about things. I think this was really describing the person. You need to be open, responsive accordingly, okay, and be present. Not when somebody is talking to you and you're not like sitting there and just being like, I hear what you're saying, but I'm not changing my mind. See, that's not listening. Like, you're already just kind of like, I wish the conversation would be over, but no, you have to listen, okay? And take that into consideration, okay? Honor yourself. That's the best thing that you could do. And deal with your stuff, man. Like, deal with your stuff. Boy, these women who ever keep watching all this stuff, like, hey, I give them tough love too, but boys, y'all want to act like machismos or whatever, you know, we call them macho. But yeah, that's machismos, you know, and, yeah, so anyway, but yeah, just, honey, baby, listen, you just need to deal with the feelings, okay? You're not in the right mind right now. You're running on emotions. It's making you tired and upset. Really sit with your stuff, okay? It's going to be worth it. It's going to be rewarded. You saw the cornucopia. It's there, all right? So you just need to choose the best action once you've actually sat down with the problems that's been rattling around in your brain, okay? So, again, it was a big thing that you cannot assume, all right? You need to make time to connect with your spiritual self. I get a feeling who I know this is for. I hope he is watching. But yeah, you really need to get in tune with your spirit, higher power, whoever, spirit team, spirit guides, spirit peeps, you know, angels, ancestors, deities, whoever. You just need to connect. And I feel like that connection has been due for a very long time and they're trying to reach out to you. Obviously, there's something here that's speaking to you and you're watching this video. So maybe take this as a sign and say, hey, yeah, it's time. So you are divinely protected, my friend. Again, it's just reminding you, think before you act. And past hurts and memories you are not dealing with, you need to deal with them, okay? So, group 3. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I didn't really give you that much of a tough love. I just told you to look at your stuff because you need to. And you really just need to practice on moving that ego out of the way, moving to higher self. And the answer is going to be very clear on what you need to do. So, my Bellflowers, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe, like, and share this video. Comment if this resonated with you. That's very important because I would love to hear from you. And until next week, my Bellflowers, peace, love, and light to you. Catch me on Facebook or Instagram because I'm there too. And if you don't know what you want to be a Bellflower. Mwah. Bye. Group 4, we meet again. Hello. I love Group 4. If you've been continuously watching, we have made it to the end. Thank you for sticking with me. I appreciate it. So if you picked the citrine, okay, this is your reading. But yes, y'all are my favorite group because it's saving the best for last. Y'all even old enough to remember that song? Probably not. But anyway, it's Vanessa Williams. It's a great song. Anyway, So I'm going to start reading your tarot cards. If you are new, this is the drill. Start with your tarot cards. I've pulled energy cards for those 3 tarot as well, and then 1 wisdom oracle message, okay? So I'm going to dive right in. So first card, we have the 7 of Spears. All right. Then we have the Page of Coins. Okay. And then we have, wait a minute, hang on a second. Yeah, okay. Page of Coins, and then we have Temperance in reverse. And again, if you are new, I read reversals. Okay, I read reversals. All right, it gives a clear message. All right. Also, you have a Major Arcana card. I'm putting that out there again, y'all. Major Arcana cards. You need to pay attention. All right, needs to pay attention. Okay, so starting with your first card, we have the 7 of Spears. 7 of Spears talks about challenges, negotiation, advocacy, anticipation. You need to hold your ground during negotiations. There are good things that you have been taking action steps towards before a particular situation. And it's yeah, but it's getting a little out of control right now, what you've been feeling, but you just need to persevere. This is telling you, like, hey, even though there's a lot of opposing forces, you just need to fight back, okay? Not physically fight back. We ain't about the violence, but, you know, like, hey, just fight back, all right? Persevere, stick to it, and get through it. All right. So then we have the Page of Coins with Tyrion. Tyrion's been showing up a lot lately in these spreads, man. Better him than Peter Baelish. Ooh. Okay, so this talks about income opportunities. There's good news and details. This is a young person, okay? They're learning something. This card represents, it could be male or female for the Rider-Waite deck, because with the Page of Coins or the Page of Pentacles, sometimes it has been interpreted as a female, okay? So it could be a male or female card, but it means that good news is coming, okay? Then we have the Temperance card in reverse, okay? And this, when it is upright, it talks about balance, adjustment, resources, guidance, choices, moderation, and reconciliation, okay? But when it's in reverse, I told you all those Major Arcana cards, and you pay attention. This is warning you about something. There's a danger that's becoming emotionally overwhelmed, where love, career, and money could be caused, and that's causing a big tension. You could be living too much in the past or the future, so you need to pay attention to what you can change right now, like as in today, okay? And Spirit was trying to be funny, and it says, hey, do you remember that line that you've heard in the rooms in recovery? And I'm like, oh yeah, that line. So what's funny, y'all gonna laugh, all right? Temperance. Never look at this card the same way again. It's basically you either staying too much into the past or into the future. So you've got 1 foot in yesterday and 1 foot in tomorrow, and you're basically pissing on today, okay? So you need to figure out what it is that you need to do today. Like, all we have is today, all right? 1 day at a time. All we have is today. So stop pissing on today, all right? So, all right, let's go ahead and get these energy cards in, shall we? Okay. So, pissing on today, man. You're just pissing all over it. All right. So, anyway. All right, so energy cards. We have, let me flip it up right for you so you can see it. I know I didn't do it for all of them, but anyway, we have Archangel Ariel, which is the 2nd chakra, okay? She was in reverse. This card talks about intimacy and creativity. If you have followed me for a while, I have used Ariel for some ritual work, and she helps a lot with creativity for what I'm trying to do here. So anyway, the creativity that you're experiencing right now is none is zil, not a zit, okay? Like, you have none. And so your creativity is blocked. You need to open to new ideas. You need to release old fears and self-limitations, okay? None of this like, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that. Yes, you can, all right? If you keep putting out that negativity out there, you are not gonna, the universe is not gonna reward you with the gifts it has in store for you. It's gonna keep giving you crap, you know? So change your mindset, okay? So then we have the page of coins. I was getting like all in my feels, y'all. Page of coins, okay? Page of coins. Then we have the hostilities card, all right? When it's upright like this, it's talking about like opposing forces. You've been really feeling the heat. The defenses are up and it's aggressive energy, okay? But it is reversed, which is good. That means that the aggressive energy is ending. I can't talk anymore, y'all. I'm sorry. The aggressive energy is ending. Aggressive energy is ending, which is a good sign, okay? So it's more harmony and peace that's coming, so the situation will be resolved. So whatever you're going through, okay? This, yeah, I'll save that for later. But anyway, yeah, so that means it's ending. So again, I told you about you're sitting over here with your temperance butt, like, you know, leg in yesterday, another leg into tomorrow, and then, sorry guys, they're shooting fireworks. It's not even July 4th, but anyway. Got your foot in yesterday, another foot in tomorrow, and you're pissing on today. And then here is Archangel Metatron. You're not listening to your intuition, okay? Metatron loves to show up and just be like, hey, you need to listen to me. He loves showing up in my tarot card decks. He's like he's my angel man. Like, he's there. So a little tidbit for that, okay? So, anyway. 6th chakra Metatron. We're talking about the third eye. He's got like his little third eye right there, okay? And clarity of thought and personal vision. Intuition about what's going on in your life and the big picture as to why. Now is the time to look at your personal vision, okay? You need to look at everything that's going on right now. You need to persevere. Again, listening to what, not necessarily what ego is telling you to do. Like, oh, I'm not going to do what that person says because I'm better than that. You know, like, no, I'm not doing that. Again, taking ego out of the way, making the right decision, what is going to be the best for your benefit, okay? It's almost kind of like a sense that you want to quit or something. Like, I quit. Quit what exactly? I don't know. But don't quit. Don't give up. It's telling you from the first thing, you just need to persevere. I know you're tired, but the hostilities are coming to an end. So it's going to be okay. I feel like maybe a lot of the frustration of you putting in the work and putting more in, man, like, it's just, it's really wearing you out and it's making you tired, but don't give up, okay? So, this is why I was bringing ego into the picture, okay? Here is your wisdom oracle message. Shadow self, okay? This has come up many times before. Again, I've got a YouTube talking about shadow work, y'all. So, it's still up, you know? It's still up, if you were wondering. If you were wondering. Probably not my best work because it's one of my earlier YouTube videos, but hey, there's a wealth of information in there, okay? So, shadow self, all right? Attachments that are preventing you from finding peace, okay? Exposing your fears to light will dissolve the hold and power they have had on you. Be one, acknowledge and accept them, okay? Make peace with them and move in connectedness with them to tame them. You know, when you do the shadow work, it's kind of like looking like under the bed for the boogeymen or in the closet, and you're like, you know what, you weren't that really that scary. You might feel some sort of things about shame or whatever, you know, and you don't have to. You just need to face it, understand it as to the reason why,
Yeah, like, that's all you gotta do, baby. And yeah, you just move forward. And so, just again, probably watch my video for the shadow self, doing the shadow work, getting deep into those feelings and stuff, because I know it's hard. This is a very direct person. This overall message, this was telling the person to have inner courage. There is a challenge present, but the issues will be resolved soon, okay? It's a very young person. There's good news coming. It's on the way, but you have a big fear of change. All right, who doesn't? Okay, maybe you don't think you're good enough. All that self-defeating behavior, that's adding shame to more of what you're thinking about for yourself, and you don't need to do that. Okay, you just really need to sit down in the nitty-gritty, and just do the internal work that you need to do. There might be a conflict of interest. Spirit wanted me to say that too. This person is very direct, and you may be hurting other people's feelings when you open your mouth. Could that be you? Could that be you? So, yeah. So, I totally get it, babe. Alright, guys. So, let's see. Is there anything else? No, there is not anything else. So, okay, my Bellflowers. So, if you resonated with this reading, please comment. I would love to hear from you. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. I really appreciate it. Can't talk anymore this evening. Like and share this video as well. Again, I'd love to hear from you. I am on YouTube, obviously, Facebook, and Instagram. I'd love to connect with you. I do answer. So anyway, my Bellflowers, peace, love, and light to you. And until next week. If you don't know what you want to be a Bellflower. I love you. Mwah. Bye.